Hey ladies, and welcome back. My name is Valencia Holland, certified image consultant, better known as the style educator. And I help women that are confused about how to dress get the wardrobe and image solutions they desire. And today I'm diving into part 2 of how to present your best self. So if you have not had a chance to check out part 1, make sure you go ahead and do that. In today's video, part 2 is going to be all about your makeup and your skincare. So growing up for me, ladies, skincare for me was really like a washcloth. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want to use the word unfortunately, but I will say I didn't develop a skincare regimen until I was in my mid to late 20s. That wasn't really something that my mom introduced me to or exposed me to at the time. And I remember sharing this with somebody else, and I said that I was gonna ask her why. I still haven't gotten around to it. I wish I would have, so I could have for the sake of the video, shared that with you. But anyway, when I hit my mid to late 20s, I remember just telling myself that I needed to learn about my skin type. You know what I mean? I needed to learn if my skin was dry or oily, or if I was a combination of both. You know what I mean? And so after I did that, I remember, having to invest, right, in the right products and really just start using sunscreen. And I even told myself, now that I've hit my 30s, that I actually wanted to start to invest in facials and stuff like that. So for me, skincare was not something that I came to know and understand until I was older. And so I look at it the same way that I look at the hair, right? I spoke about hair in part 1, and I believe that cultivating a skincare routine it's absolutely amazing, and it is something that will definitely help you to prevent your best self. Because how can we wear makeup if we're not going to take care of the foundation of it, right? The foundation of our makeup is not just the actual foundation of itself. The foundation of our makeup is our skin, especially for my ladies who are watching that love to wear a lot of makeup. And again, I'm going to put out another disclaimer here. I am no makeup artist, but it's no secret that well-maintained skin lays the foundation to flawless makeup application for sure. So when it comes to makeup, I was also introduced to that late, if you will. I had a very late introduction and understanding. My mom was very old fashioned. She did not allow me to wear makeup. I believe I had my first makeup application when I went to my senior prom, for sure. I remember having a professional come by the house, and they did my makeup. And speaking of hair, in the previous video I talked about weaves and protective styles. I actually had a protective style for my prom because my hair being this length, it didn't complement my dress. So to not cut my real hair, I had what they refer to as a mold. That's probably what they call wigs now, thing. That's what it was called then, a mold. Again, I'm not a hairstylist, ladies, don't butcher me in the comments. But what I was saying, so yeah, my mom was really old fashioned. I did not get makeup until I was in my senior prom. I think I might have had a little something from my 8th grade formal, but I know for sure, I remember vividly that somebody came by the house to do my makeup application for my prom. And so when I look back at that, that is really one of the things that I do appreciate my mom for when it comes to being old school. Because honestly, to this day, I really don't wear makeup unless I absolutely have to. So creating content videos like this, whenever I get on client calls, if I'm going out networking or for meetings and stuff like that. And even in those sorts of settings, I kind of just still do it very lightly to just enhance my natural beauty. I'm kind of just a tinted moisturizer type of girl, some mascara, a little bit of bronzer, a clear lip gloss is really my thing. The only time that I go for like a full coverage is if I have to do any sort of like professional photo shoots, or if there are like special occasions, you know, say if I'm attending somebody's wedding or just, you know, something like that that's gonna really require like a full beat, then I will do it. Other than that, ladies, to be honest, for the most part, I am a very neutral type of girl. I really just, again, focus on just enough to enhance my natural beauty. And if I don't have to wear makeup, I literally do not wear makeup. I do not wear it at all. And so one of the things that I want you to think about is, you know, how about you, right? Is makeup a part of your daily routine? If it isn't, are you at a space where you need to learn how to do a everyday simple look, right? I meet a lot of women, and I've even had some of my clients who are just like, Valencia, I don't wear makeup at all. I don't even know where to start. And so it could be a little intimidating, but again, I refer all of my clients out to beauty service professionals who aren't just like great and amazing at what they do. I really believe that it's important for us to be educated on the why and the how that we're doing something. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like whenever you are seeking out a makeup professional, if you do not work with me, you definitely want to focus on someone that can educate you on why you're going to apply something a certain way, or why you need to get something, or why you need to stay away from something. You know what I mean? And so with that being said, maybe you wear too much makeup and you might want to tone it down a little bit, because what I find too, whenever I meet other women, is that makeup can really aid you if it's not applied properly. And I don't want that for my ladies. I really don't want you ladies to aid yourself just because of a misapplication of something that can be fixed, all from, you know, investing in yourselves and meeting with a beauty professional that can really point you in the right direction and really say, hey, apply this like this, or do this like this, and so on and so forth. And so even similar to hair, when it comes down to the color of your foundation, your mascara, even your lipsticks, your blushes, your bronzers, like all of those things are key. I've even came across a study that says that there is that 94% of women wear the wrong foundation. And if you ask me, that's a really high number. I've seen women make a simple change in their foundation, and it really changed the game for them and their appearance going forward. And, you know, speaking of that, like, I remember like a time when I was wearing like my summer foundation in the winter time, and I couldn't figure out why I was looking so orange. And when I had an appointment with a makeup artist slash educator, one of the things that she explained to me is that I needed to have a summer foundation and a winter foundation. I had no knowledge of that prior to that, which is why I was applying my summer foundation in the winter time and couldn't figure out why I was looking orange. Another thing that she had shared with me during our session was that I should focus more on wearing a more brown mascara versus a black mascara. Now, I really had no idea that there was a difference. You know what I mean? I had no idea that it would make a difference. I just felt like, okay, my eyelashes are black. Why would I not wear black? But again, she had educated me, and she had explained to me, based off the, you know, color of my skin tone, based off the color of my eyes, based off the color of my hair, that the brown will actually complement me even more. I also learned in pairing my foundation that it was important for me to focus on my neck. You know what I mean? That was something that I didn't know, and I actually saw a huge difference myself. So again, these small changes can definitely make a huge impact for you. And again, when it comes to makeup and all of my make me over clients, I always refer them out to beauty professionals in my network so that they can get educated to get the help that they need to present their best self. And so I'm going to stop right here, ladies, for part 2. Make sure you stay tuned for part 3, and I'll see you there.